I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Now, New York starting five. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. Stan, we got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. How do you think it'll play out?
Well, both teams want to run, so in that case, a lot of it comes to which team wants to run back on defense. You can't just outrun people one way. There's going to have to be a lot of intelligence and patience out on the floor tonight.
Brunson with it. To the inside. Duren with a steal. Cunningham against Bridges. Robinson with the block. Duren with the bucket. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
It's Cunningham with a drive. The layup off target.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Knicks. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
We've got Isaiah Stewart, Tobias Harris out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Ivy, and it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit starting the 2nd. Ivy outside. Here's Jenkins. McBride covers. Shot clock at 6. Shot is up. Ooh, basket interference.
Offensive interference, no basket.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons.
The York Pistons, Holland.
Here's McBride. Outside Hart. 29 seconds left in the first half. Here's an 8-footer. That's good from Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Towns has got 5 now.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Now Ivy. Pass to Jenkins from the arc. No luck on that one.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. 1 half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp. Sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way they do it.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Terrible execution deal offensive end. Rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's the thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So on the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in a shooting guard. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Second chance shot. There's the block. Here's Thompson. Here's Duren. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front, leading by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. Yeah!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. With our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JV Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Count it! And the Pistons call time here. They're down by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Teacher, on the way, fans. Who wants a free team?
The New Balance player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Levert's checked in for Ivy. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham passes to Duren. Robinson with a steal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And an intentional foul right there.
Thompson. First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Knicks, Brunson. Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Rising to the occasion, more and more you can lean on Harris in these situations.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
13 foul. At the line for the Knicks, Brunson. Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
For 3, here's Harris. They get it back. And here's Thompson for 3. No good there. And so it's New York winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.